How's it going, guys? Quick little update for everyone who follows me personally as a natural bodybuilder. Two announcements, really. They're not really announcements, these aren't a huge deal, but just kind of updating people where I'm at. Many people know I'm not going to compete for a very, very long time. Compete again. I competed in 2012. I won one class and took second in another. Pretty pleased with everything, but again, I'm young. I want to take a lot of time off. I have a lot of things going on with like school, my career, things like that I want to focus on as well. But it's no excuse to like not train hard, not to hit your macros and all of those things. But two little updates I've changed as far as nutrition. Starting as like spontaneously as 10 minutes ago. Nutrition-wise and also training-wise. Nutrition-wise, I'm pretty much going to stop counting macros. Yeah, let that sink in. Stop counting macros, but not entirely. In a sense, as I'm eating my Skinny Cow and cereal. Josh Anderson put up a really good video talking about micromanaging things, and you have this many grams of fat, this many grams of carbs, this many grams of protein, and you're like making these weird food combinations. And again, the definition of flexible dieting is that, to be flexible. So, and to kind of get away from that, kind of just trying to be so fixated on those given numbers, I've decided to just stop counting macros, have a caloric goal, and have a minimum amount of protein. So my minimum amount of protein is going to be 1 gram per pound of body weight, so whatever that is, so like 165-ish now. I'll just round it to the nearest 5, so I'm like 163, 164. So 165 protein, and then a caloric number, so probably 2,900 calories for me right now. And then so let the kind of fat and carbs like land where they may, and if my protein one day is 170 or 180 or even 200, I won't make a big deal about it. If it gets insanely high, and if anything starts to get really crazy, like I'm only having 200 grams of carbs or like 150 grams of fat or something like that. I don't think that's going to happen, but again, I'm just going to let kind of like my taste buds dictate my actual food sources. Also, hitting fiber and fruits and vegetables, things like that. But again, not fixate on the numbers. I'm just going to try it out for a while, see how I like it. My actual intake probably is not going to change very much, but I have kind of noticed that like lately I'm just having to have like 40 grams of peanut butter at night just to hit my caloric intake of fat. So maybe I could just eat some more carbs, just not listen to my body, but just eat the foods I want to eat for the most part. But other days when I want to eat more fat, just eat more fat, and just kind of hit that caloric number. So trying that out for a while. Again, probably not going to change anything too much. Again, just wait for me to be more flexible. And the second thing is, I'm getting away from my strength to hypertrophy weeks. This coming up week, starting tomorrow, is my week 6 or month 6, week 4 of my 5-3-1 version that I've been running. Really good results with that. Still sticking with 5-3-1, that's not changing. But instead of having strength hypertrophy weeks, I'm going to do more of a linear progression with intensity. So if you're familiar with 5-3-1, you have like a 5s a week, a 3s a week, and a 5-3-1 week, then a deload. I'm going to be doing the same kind of thing with my assistance work. I'm going to have like A, B, and C exercises. And again, the reps are just going to drop, and obviously the weights are going to increase as the month goes. And I'm going to see how that goes as far as more a linear thing as opposed to the 1 week more hypertrophy style training, 8 to 12 to 15, and another week, 3 to 5, and alternating back that way. Again, it's just something really for me to get excited about training again. I've been training that way for about 6 months, and still sticking with 5-3-1 as a template. It's been training's been going great, nutrition's been going great. Our reverse diet's been going pretty good. I wouldn't say great, but I'm pretty happy with everything right now. So those are the 2 announcements I have, guys. Big changes, I guess. I want to stop counting macros, just be a little more flexible with the caloric intake and a protein mark. And also, I'm getting away from the strength to hypertrophy weeks. I'll be going with a more linear approach to training as far as increasing the intensity throughout a month. Still going to take my deloads every 4th week, still doing the same movements for the most part, just kind of manipulating the rep ranges in a different way as opposed to heavy weeks and light weeks in a sense. So that's it, guys. If you like this video, make sure you like it. If you have similar thoughts with macros, let me know. Maybe this whole Fit Your Macros thing's a little out of whack. Maybe we can just go to a more bodybuilder, Weight Watchers approach, which is a caloric intake, and of course having your fruits, vegetables, fiber, protein. That's always kind of understood, I think. So that's the video, guys. Again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't.